Welcome to a little sort of different video that I haven't done in a long while. We're doing an E3 predictions. Today as a little guest of mine is my buddy Air. Say hello, Air.
Hello, people. How are y'all doing today?
Alright,
So,
so, what?
so today, Powers invited me to help do some crazy stuff for this video.
Yes, we are gonna be predicting what the things that are gonna happen, the announcements, reveals that's gonna be happening in E3, and also some games pass, but I'm just putting it all in one thing. And we're essentially going to
Yeah.
be doing a round robin kind of thing. We're going to be starting with Nintendo, then Microsoft, then Sony, and then after that, whatever third party we got, and then our last, out of nowhere, left field kind of predictions. That's going to be happening.
And for all of you folks at home who don't know the schedule, it was just posted. On the 12th, we will have Ubisoft and Gearbox. The 13th, Microsoft plus Bethesda, Square Enix, Warner Brothers / Back 4 Blood, and the PC Gaming Show. On the 14th will be Take-Two and Capcom. And finally on the 15th will be Nintendo and then Bandai Namco.
Yeah, but obviously we're not gonna cover every third party. We got some more choices of third parties. But let us get started with our first predictions with Nintendo. Do you want to go first or shall I?
You go first, because I'm not a big Nintendo first-party man.
All right. So, first prediction is something that might be pretty obvious to some people, but we're gonna see Metroid Prime HD Trilogy announced, and it's gonna be releasing 2 or 3 months after its reveal. Like, I think it might happen because I think that they've been holding it out on this because ever since the Metroid Prime delay and the switch over studios, they just been holding out on that, and it's been like ever since the project's been restarted with the Retro Studios. I think it's been like almost 4 years, nearly 5.
I mean, that production time and it's everything happening with the development for 4 is almost as bad as Halo Infinite, where it's like we restarted it like 3 times, so it'll come out when it comes out.
I mean, at least with Metroid Prime, we haven't seen nothing of that game, but with Halo Infinite,
So you'd be thankful you didn't record me doing that reaction. That was rough.
Yeah, like hopefully we get that Metroid Prime HD trilogy. I have 1 and 2 for GameCube, but I haven't been 2, and I don't have a Wii, nor a Wii U, so hopefully they can bring out that HD trilogy, so I can finally play all 3. And
I haven't really
4.
touched the Prime series, but I think a lot of people would be incredibly excited for that, especially for the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So what's your first prediction for Nintendo?
I was actually going to say Prime 4, but since you beat me to the punch, am I allowed to throw a wild card prediction that may or may not happen?
Sure, why not?
I really hope that they do a Pokemon announcement and they do some crazy, hey, we're just going to do Coliseum / Stadium. Like a side game. That'd be really cool.
I mean, like, I can see that but like, when now Pokemon is now in 3D, like, with Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I guess, and previous 3DS games, and now bringing Diamond, Shining Pearl, they might do it for more like a bit of a darker story, maybe.
With the somewhat poor reception the Sword and Shield got, along with the hype among what was it called, Battle Coliseum, the
Battle Revolution.
Battle Revolution. I feel like if they listen to the competitive side, which I'm not a part of, but I know there's a huge following for that, they might make a really good killing on just having a competitive game like that, or even just a really focused story like the old ones.
Yeah, like if they have I know Battle Revolution was like mainly just like battles against battles, like against like CPUs or like online battles. That's what's really about Revolution. Because I've seen like back when it came out, like I've just seen a lot of online Wi-Fi battles. It's just like, man, this is fun. I wish we had more of that.
Yeah. All right. Your second prediction, if you have one.
All right, my second prediction is that Sora will not be in Smash, but it will be a new character from an upcoming brand new title that we have no idea about.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that I'm a firm like believer of like Sora for Smash, but like with Sephiroth, and then we also have Cloud in there, just like that's 2 Square Enix rep. But I know Sora would be count as Disney, but the majority of people who doesn't play Kingdom Hearts were just like, yeah, that's Square Enix, whatever. So just like feeling like, yeah, I don't think Sora's gonna be in it. If
I didn't
not,
realize
if
we
not
were
like,
dipping into the Smash.
like if it's not in this Fires Pass, which might be the last one. Don't know if they're gonna do a third one or whatever. But I don't think Sora's gonna be in here. But like they might announce like a new game or like a new Nintendo first party game that people really want, and then that character's gonna be in the Fires Pass. I think that's probably gonna be it.
Well, Sakurai did say that they were all like pre-picked and ready to go. So,
Yeah.
who knows? You may be more correct than you realize.
Yeah. Okay, so what about your number 2?
Again, I haven't been keeping up with Nintendo that much, but you know, it'd be really cool
Yeah.
if they made a new why is the name escaping? Fatal Frame game.
Ooh, Fatal Frame. Yeah.
Or even, and this is a crazy one, what if they brought back Trauma Team for Switch?
Like with Atlas, like they just like it's either Persona or nothing. With them, and just like, hey, is that Persona? Is that Persona? We want Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's been a long while since Trauma Team or Trauma Center, whichever game has been released, like on the Wii. That was over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it would be really cool. That would be interesting to like just bring back Trauma Team and just like, hey, it's a completely brand new game. We haven't seen like any of these characters in a while. It's a different, it's not fighting against demons or anything like that. No, we're just helping heal people, surgeries and whatnot. It's not like your regular soap opera, like, oh yes, sexy horny doctors, fuck, and then oh yeah, heal everyone and whatever. Alright, so
third prediction.
my third prediction is that we will finally get the Nintendo 64 Virtual Console. We'll finally get our hands on that Virtual Console that people has been asking for. It's gonna come out the same day as its announcement, same day as the Nintendo Direct, and it's gonna crash the servers. And it's gonna start with, well, like, I think Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64, Smash Brothers. They're gonna have to put Smash Brothers on there for that Nintendo 64 Virtual Console. They got to.
Yeah.
And if they don't do that, my little backup here I have is they will announce Breath of the Wild 2. They will show a trailer of Breath of the Wild 2, and it will release alongside this so-called Nintendo Switch Pro. It will release the same time as day as the Nintendo Switch Pro, just like it did with the Nintendo Switch.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, because like that just seems perfect. Like the reason why we have not gotten like much information of Zelda, and with this, like literally I think it was like a week or two ago, people found out, oh yeah, Nintendo's gonna announce it like within E3 or something like that. So it feels like it comes together.
Yep, that's perfect.
Hey, and your third?
This is more biased than anything. Please, can we get a new Stairfax? It'd be really cool if they were working on a new Stairfax. But I don't know if they would actually be able to do something different than just remaking the same old formula of, hey, here's the path from the SNES to here's the path from 64 to here's the one from the Wii U.
Yeah,
I would like if they did something different.
Yeah, like Star Fox is just like that series just like has not had good luck.
Yeah.
Like besides Zero, which is well, wasn't like they said like, oh yeah, it's almost like a remake of the first game, but or like either the first game or 64, and then oh hey, we add a little extra stuff to it. But like besides 64, Zero, and then there was, I think there were, yeah, Star Fox 64 3D for the 3DS, and then after that, I think Star Fox, was there one on the DS, the regular DS? I feel like I heard that.
I think maybe a genre switch could really like liven up that series. Because you know how they did Mario and Rabbids, right?
Yeah.
I feel like you could totally do that with Star Fox, but like in space, with just like a ship battle type of thing going on.
The last time they kind of did a genre shift was I think it was Star Fox Adventures, where they introduced Crystal and the Dino things.
Let's be honest, the world hasn't changed since that game came out. There was a lot of things on the internet after that game.
Nintendo's 63.
That's how you know it's going to be groundbreaking if they do it again. Nah.
We need a new female Fox.
Oh no, it's going to be like the female Ratchet and Clank trailer all over again. Or the current Samsung waifu that just happened.
Oh god, the internet went full story, like, new waifu, ours now. Oh, but you know, Star Fox really needs to come back after Zero and all that stuff. And that little add-on game was like Star Fox Guard or something like that. Like, I think it was like supposed to be like some kind of tower defense that came with it. I don't remember because I didn't have a Wii U.
Hopes and prayers.
And hey, can we also have well, F-Zero game, please?
Please, can we like, you got 2 Joy-Cons, you could like 2-player it, it'd be fine.
Like I heard like one excuse they had was like, oh, we don't have a great idea for F-Zero, that's why we haven't made one. Just like, just remaster one.
You make Mario Kart. You make Mario Kart. Just make a better Mario Kart with fast car. It's fine.
Mario Kart, but go zoom. Mario Kart, go zoom.
Add speed lines. Just color over it. It's fine.
We need to go faster than Mario Kart. We need to go faster than 200 cc's.
We're going into lint speed. Plaid even.
We're going plaid.
Oh no.
Okay,
so on from Nintendo.
I'm looking at my little list here. I also put as a little backup. Platinum will actually announce their final project that they teased for I think it was their Platinum 5, no, the Platinum 4, and then they added like this one extra game announcement that they didn't even say. So hopefully they were announcing during the Nintendo Direct alongside Bayonetta 3.
Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because like after, what was it? It was the Wonderful 101. There was the Kickstarter. the Bayonetta and Vanquish bundle thing.
Yep.
But after that, they have not said anything about that project. Oh yeah, and them going like independent, being their own publisher studio. They haven't said anything
Which,
after
again,
that.
Congratulations, but deserve it.
Yep. But let's move along to Microsoft. Eric, you want to start this off?
Are you sure you want me to start this? Alright. Prediction time. They're going to release a new gameplay trailer for Halo Infinite. And it's going to be a lot better than the one they showed off before.
I have the same thing. I have the same thing, but I also put it's going to be delayed into 2022.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Add this to the bingo card. There's going to be at least 1 point of pop-in in the trailer. If there's a cutscene, I expect the cutscene to have some terrible glitch inside of it.
I feel like if they're gonna show any footage, some of it's gonna be pure rendered, or so it's just like
you saw that brute's teeth. That shit wasn't textured.
Oh man, yeah, Halo Infinite did not look good, and not gonna lie, I feel like some of the crowd people saying like, oh, it looks fine. Like, I understand that's supposed to be also on the Xbox One as well as Series X and S, but that looks bad for even Xbox One.
Like, also, on the release day, they are planning to release on the same time on Microsoft the Windows for PC. So it will launch alongside with. So PC players, if you want to play your Halos, you can do that on the store, the Windows Store.
And you can also mod it if it looks bad too.
Oh yeah. Just throw in a Minecraft texture pack in there. I mean, it'll look the same. You saw the trailer. That game's just Minecraft.
Man, it looked like 360 days graphics when they first showed it off. Like, ugh.
Everyone collectively went, "This isn't what we meant when we said go back to the old game."
So my first announcement that they're gonna do is that they're gonna announce that they've acquired a Japanese studio, so they can finally have a Japanese audience. Microsoft needs some Japanese gamers. Like, I know, like with I think it was 2 years ago with Devil May Cry 5, they definitely got some audience of that. Tales of Vesperia, they announced that there. So they need some more Japanese audience, because it's essentially non-existent in Japan. So it's just like
they've been trying.
Yeah.
And the worst part is their first actual good attempt at trying to do it failed spectacularly. Do you remember? Hey, Final Fantasy, they love that shit. Let's put Final Fantasy 13 on the 360.
And that was like multiple discs for that game.
And just the worst trilogy of Final Fantasy to put on the Xbox for its first time.
I am mixed on the series. I'm really mixed. Like, 13 was alright. 13-2 was better, and then I barely even played Lightning Returns, like, cause there's like a whole bunch of like time management that's just like, wait, what? I have to do this during a certain time so I can get a certain sequence to happen, whatnot. I'm just like, no, I'm not. I play Persona. I know about my time management, but this kind of time management is just like, no, this is just way too complex.
I have to point out, time management in Persona gives me intense anxiety for no reason. Hate time limits. I love that game, but Jesus.
I mean, it's not as bad as Lightning Return Time Manager. Like, they literally have a timer going down, like, as you play. And, like, they have to, like, oh, yep, I think from the little time I play, like, oh, yeah, doing something this gives you more time. Doing something that gives you less time. Like,
That gives me stress. Just like Dead Rising does, where the timer's just there. You know.
yeah, but, yeah, they definitely gonna announce some big Japanese acquirement. They're gonna need it. All right, Air, your next prediction.
I don't know which one off the top of my head, but I feel like they're going to it. I don't know if Rare will put out something, but I feel like they're definitely going to put out a remaster of some kind. They're going to announce a remaster of some series. I just feel like it's just going to happen. It's just the time for it.
I don't know, like, cause they did have the Rare replay with I think that had Banjo Kazooie. I think it was in there with a Conquer and their other games too.
I feel like either Rare is going to announce a new game, or they're going to announce some sort of remaster or remake, possibly.
Yeah, like I had on my list. They're gonna announce Banjo Kazooie 3 after this whole time.
That, or they're just going to show another 20 to 30 minute slideshow of here's all the third party studios that we bought, and here's 15 seconds of their games.
Yeah,
like
like
that speed trailer they did last time.
Yeah, Rare. I don't even remember the last time like I've seen anything about like Sea of Thieves. Something like, oh, they're working on like hopefully a brand new game that'll probably bring back their old audience.
I swear that there was news about Sea of Thieves recently, about them making a new game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're making a new game, but like they have a side team for Sea Thieves and fixing whatever bugs and glitches and all that stuff. But hopefully, we can get a brand new game that is not Sea of Thieves, and it's not that fake Conquer game that they kind of did, like, and that redesign of Conquer, like, oh.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Super Lucky's Tale was like close to a close Rare game that was, I think, made by another studio, but it's not Rare Studios game. Like literally two of them were like we talked about, and it was Halo Infinite and Banjo Kazooie. So
yeah.
And I'm also trying.
I mean, unless we get into Bethesda later, so.
Oh yeah, well, I think they Microsoft said they were gonna have their own panel with Bethesda's in there, so we might see Starfield there.
I was about to say Starfield's the only thing they really could show right now, along with like maybe Doom stuff.
Doom. I mean, I remember the Doom second DLC like came out within like a month or two ago. So unless it's like a completely new DLC or an expansion to it, I feel like Starfield might be the only one. I doubt they're gonna show Elder Scrolls 6, because last time they showed, like, oh yeah, here's just logo and a little bit of terrain.
I'm gonna say maybe Elder Scrolls Online trailer for a new expansion.
Yeah.
Or just Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield's gotta be the one that they're gonna show a lot of, because what of Starfield have we even seen of it? Like, what footage of gameplay have you seen?
Skyrim remastered for the newest console.
And like, I wasn't Starfield like announced like back in the 360 days, so
No.
it wasn't.
No.
Huh.
Starfield was announced during Xbox One, I believe.
Huh.
Let's see.
Like it feels like I've just like heard that so many times, like for so many years. Like, oh yeah, Starfield, it's gonna come out eventually.
Yeah, the announcement was in 2018.
Holy cow! I
So
I could have. Wait, well, wasn't it like kickstarted like year prior or
no,
so?
no.
Or is that Star Citizen?
You're talking about Star Citizen.
Dang.
Star Citizen was fully crowdfunded, and that's a completely different game. Nothing to do with Bethesda.
Yeah,
Starfield is the RPG that they're trying to work on right now with Bethesda. That we've only seen like the announcement trailer and technically leaked screenshots. Who knows?
yeah. Like every time I hear Starfield, I like how has that game not been released? I'm always hearing it, just like that game's not released yet. Like it's just like the Kingdom Hearts 3 situation. Like I feel like I've been waiting like years for Starfield when it's only been announced recently. So just like, wait, what? Really? I've been hearing this for so long.
Guaranteed Starfield news. It's just out of everything they could announce, that is the one we know has to come up. It's the only thing available that they can talk about that isn't a secret.
Might get a new Wolfenstein, maybe.
I'll be honest. After what was it, New Blood?
Youngblood, I
The one
think.
with the the daughters.
Yeah.
That's gonna be rough for them to get back from.
I mean, well, wasn't that just like standalone DLC, something like that?
It was its own game, but it wasn't that good.
I mean, they could always, hey, this never happened. We have this new Wolfenstein game and whatnot.
There is hope. You know, it'd be really sick.
What?
Doesn't it? Does id own Quake?
I think it's Bethesda, cause I always see like Quake with Bethesda.
Because I know they have Quake Arena, but what if they made a brand new Quake, like like a single player Quake? That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, well, Quake's Champions. Like I totally forgot about that game. Like I could have sworn like I remember seeing just like, oh yeah, that game's coming out. Then completely left my mind and whatnot.
If they had like the id Software team work on a new Quake game, like experience, like they do with Doom, like Quake 4, and like how that was a really good shooter campaign with some horror aspects in it. I feel like they could do really good.
Yeah, but with the horror aspect, isn't that kind of like Doom? Just like oh, it's already Doom. Like the horror's kind of there, but it's more demonic.
Whereas Quake is more like actual body horror, like war. But that's just, again, that's one of those random predictions of that'd be cool if it did happen, but we don't know. What we know for sure is Starfield, though.
Yeah, so Starfield's they're gonna have to show that's gonna have to have a release date or a year, hopefully, at minimum. If not, we shall ride. We shall ride until the day comes.
In-engine footage.
And it's still running on that Fallout 4 engine.
Oh god, the Game Brio.
I really hope Microsoft makes Bethesda use a different engine. They gotta use a different engine.
I mean, look at Capcom with like the new RE engine.
Yeah,
it's so good.
God, that Devil May Cry 5 just looks so great. And Resident Evil 8 as well, just like
they've utilized so much with it. RE2 remake, RE3 remake, 7, 8, Devil May Cry 5.
and they essentially like put out games almost every year with that engine.
And it's just running fantastic. And if they were able to make a brand new from the ground up engine that isn't just we literally just take Gamebryo and just put some more stuff on it. No, it's like brand new engine for Starfield, and it runs great. It lessens the glitches, and then you would be able to port over their other IPs into this engine. Maybe like a Fallout 3 remaster. Something. I feel that it would do wonders.
Like have Microsoft tell Bethesda like, hey, see this studio with their engine, we're gonna you can use that engine to make Fallout 5, Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield, whatever you need. Just don't use your old engine. That is bad. Use new one.
If Elder Scrolls 6 is a brand new engine, I will like shit my pants. That'd be awesome. Alright.
Alright, so we're going with Sony next. And I put down, they're gonna show, this is out there one, that they're gonna show Spider-Man 2 with a 2022 release year. And they're gonna have the original face model from the 2018 Spider-Man game.
Better.
They freaking better have that original face model. I will fight anyone who says that the new face model looks better. I will fight anyone who says that. He does not.
They can say whatever they want. It just looks like Tom Holland. Now, granted, he's not a bad guy. He's playing the MCU Spider-Man. We all like Tom Holland. But the problem is when you're forcibly changing a face that was rendered differently for the cutscenes, and it just looks ugly in comparison to the old face. The old face just looked better, and it just had more emotion in it, and it was a good look for Spider-Man.
He just looks too young for a Spider-Man who's been Spider-Man for many years and has dealt with many villains throughout those years. Of course, he's gonna look battered, tired, exhausted, and deal with a lot of stress. The new Spider-Man face does not look like that. He just looks like, yep, just got out of high school, just gonna make the world mine, yay! No, they're gonna bring back the old face model, and they're not gonna get rid of the old one. They're gonna have an option to switch out the two for the people who prefer the old model versus the new one.
By the way, I didn't get to play Miles Morales, so I don't know.
They still have the new face for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did any story stuff change?
Regarding Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Like the ending of Spider-Man 2018. And the little end credits, little stinger that they had?
No, they didn't change anything. I don't believe for the PS5 version, they didn't change anything.
Okay. Because knowing who's coming in the next game is going to be really exciting, especially for all those Raimi fans out there.
Hopefully they do him justice.
I really hope so.
Like can't wait to see how like the suit would look like. Like it would the game looks amazing, but like
imagine him chasing you around the city.
Like, I am angry here! Get back here!
Dude, it would be so cool.
Ooh, imagine like you're in the black suit Spider-Man, but you have to fight Miles just like, better get out of my way, Miles! I don't want to hurt you!
It's like, is this gonna be like the Shocker thing all over again? Get back here, Shocker!
I will follow you to the ends of the earth. Shocker!
You can't escape me.
I hope they do something like that, because that would be just a great callback to the 90s Spider-Man. That would be great.
Oh boy.
But I also hope they also put in Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen would be great.
Yeah.
So, what's your prediction?
For Sony?
Yes.
You already know what I'm gonna say. Hey, Elden Ring? Yeah.
Oh.
Can we, could you something, please? Maybe? Please?
Yeah, so that's that J.R.R. Tolkien game with FromSoft.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to play like a Souls game, or is it like I don't remember.
All we know is that you're gonna be traveling around. It's gonna be kind of open world-esque. There's gonna be a horse. You're gonna be on a horse, going places. That's all I know.
Yeah, they're gonna have to say something. Maybe.
Honestly, I'm getting some real Sekiro vibes from it. From what I've heard or the leaks that people talk about, I'm guessing it's going to be a more, Dark Souls medieval type, but Sekiro combat-based game.
I thought it was like gonna be like almost based like Middle Earth kind of thing.
Yeah, more like Lord of the Rings type of, but like with the openness of Sekiro.
But I was gonna say like with J.R. like Tolkien's like he takes his time with his kind of work, like his latest Game of Thrones sort of book it's not even done, right?
Yeah. I mean, when you're doing full production on the game, I can't imagine that it would,
Nope.
We'll see. I will say this though. If FromSoft comes out and they say anything about Elden Ring, the internet will be happy. Doesn't matter what, they'll be happy. Unless they say it's delayed again. In that case, everyone goes hollow and tries to kill people on stage. But that's a different story for another time.
They could also announce, oh hey, Bloodborne's gaining a 60 FPS patch for PS5, and like, yeah! And alongside with Bloodborne 2.
Oh. Hey, Bloodborne cart. I love it.
Like, I kind of feel like FromSoft should like kind of like expand their kind of games now. Like they just been making like Souls-esque game for like a long while, and they gotta do something like somewhat different.
Yeah. Slightly off topic. Do you mind if I cut into something?
Sure.
Speaking of Bloodborne and Sony, did you see FF14's new trailer for Endwalker?
No, not really. I know there's Reapers, there's a moon.
So yeah. So did you hear about Reapers?
It's like it's based from like Bloodborne.
He looks like Bloodborne. He has like it's like a stand that fights with you.
I think I saw images of like the director like as one of the Reaper classes. Like on Twitter, they're like, ooh, that looks nice. He's really dedicated to this.
Yeah. So, people love Bloodborne aesthetic. They love that. So hopefully,
maybe. So my second prediction is that we will get a Silent Hill remake by Bluepoint.
I would love that.
Yep. Konami does not have the rings on that. No way. No. Konami, get out. And they even say they're not going to be at E3. So just like, yes, stay away. We don't want you. You haven't made a good game in years. Go back to Pachinko and Yu-Gi-Oh. But Konami, I kind of love you for Yu-Gi-Oh, but I also hate you for that. But anyways, Yeah, Silent Hills remake. And we also might get an MGS remake as well.
Uh, you know, this is me just like spitballing, right? I would love if they took Silent Hill and they gave it to the new like Resident Evil studio. Like
In the
those
RE
guys,
engine.
yes, I would love that because you remember the PT demo.
Oh, PT. PT. What we
Yeah,
could have
PT.
had.
What we could have had. And if
But
you look
Konami
at,
done goofed.
have you played Village?
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil.
I
but
already know what happens in Village.
Oh, so you know everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the baby.
The baby, yes.
Okay, so that entire part is essentially based on the PT demo. Like, there's even a hallway segment. That long hallway is the PT like hallway. They tried to mimic that type of feeling that you get with how quiet the house is and everything. Just do that, right? Just do all of that.
Man, like having another developer on the hands of Silent Hills, that would be just great. Along with MGS, Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
that would be like, it would look absolutely fantastic. Because with how Demon Souls look like, with how Shadow of the Colossus look like, ooh, it will look amazing. It will look so creepy. It will look absolutely great.
Bluepoint does a fantastic job of bringing those games up to pretty much abusing the engine limitations in a good way.
Yeah.
Now, there was some aesthetic problems with Demon Souls, but for the most part, absolutely fantastic.
When it'll release, I think it might have to release probably 2022, 23. If it's coming out 2022, I feel like it might be just a cross-gen release, because with how there's not that many PS5s out, they need to get more games on both systems so people can play their games.
Yeah.
So what's your second?
There was. Yeah, I was about to get into that. There was a couple indie games that I saw from Sony E3 last year. I don't remember the name of them off the top of my head, but there was a couple. Do you remember which ones we're talking about? There was a few that stood out, right? There was one with a girl with like the spirits of the forest.
Kenya,
Yes.
Kenna. Yeah, that game looked great.
I really hope we get to see something from that game.
Oh yeah, they gotta show more of that game. That game, like, it gives you. I think they were the same people who did that creepy Zelda Majora's Mask video, like 3D video with like the Happy Salesman. No, not the Happy Salesman. The Skull Kid, and like him first like putting on Majora's Mask, and like they did a good job with that.
Yeah. I really want to see something from that. I hope we get the trailer.
Yeah, because I think it is releasing this fall, so they should probably have a new trailer out for that. Is that your second prediction?
Mm-hmm.
All right. My third prediction is we're gonna get an Eco remake, also by Bluepoint.
You're
Bluepoint or another studio.
You're predicting 2 remakes from Bluepoint?
It's either gonna be Bluepoint or it's gonna be completely other studio. But like, we need to have an Eco remake. an Eco remake is needed because
Hmm.
because Team Japan is essentially dead. They're now Team Asobi, and we're not getting Gravity Rush 3. So I think the easiest thing they're gonna do is like, yep, just bring over Eco so we can have all of Team Japan's games on PS4 and whatnot. Higher graphics quality and whatnot. What do you think?
I think we'll see. We will see. I don't think there'll be a Eco remake, but if there is, it'd be awesome. So I never played Eco, so yeah.
Yeah, Eco was an alright game. I remember playing, like, I got it for free on PS Plus on the PS3, and it was alright. Graphics could have been a bit better, and the controls. But hey, that's Team Japan. That's how they can put their controls. So hopefully with this remake, better controls, looks great. Maybe an expansion on the story that it could have.
This one is probably an obvious prediction, but just want to throw it out there. Gameplay for the New Horizon Zero Dawn stuff. Because they're making a new game, right?
Yeah, but they actually showed off gameplay just this last week.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they had their own state of play of that.
Never mind. Then I really don't have any other predictions because there's not a lot of exclusives that Sony's been working on. Actually, there was one more thing. We haven't heard anything about God of War, have we?
The last thing that came out recently was that it's been delayed to 2022, and it's gonna be a cross-gen title now with PS4.
Do you think they're gonna have any gameplay or trailer?
Perhaps they might do so. I mean, like, yeah. Well, when we first saw the God of War 2018, like that game, wasn't that game like 2 years out from release, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a
'Cause
stinger, please.
show
Show Thor.
show Odin.
Show Odin.
Yeah, just like at the end of God of War 2018, that was a singer. But I feel like they also might like show like, oh, Atreus has grown up a bit, because the actor who plays Atreus, like, yeah, he's definitely gonna be in his teens by when he's doing it. So I think, and his voice might change, so they probably gonna have like a teenage Atreus maybe, and also Freya. Freya is gonna be a villain, definitely. We killed her boy.
I have one final prediction, but I'll wait till you're done.
Oh no, you can go.
There was a game that came out, or not came out, but there was a trailer that came out that drove me insane. It was pretty recently, and I really want to see it again. I hope it's at E3. It's God, the Callisto Protocol.
That sounds familiar.
It was in December. They showed a trailer for it. If you don't remember it, go take it. Literally is just Dead Space. It's by like some of the development people for Dead Space, and there's so much going on in that. like trailer that just
Oh, I
gives you
see
that feeling.
images and like, ooh, oh
Yeah.
god, that is scary looking.
Yeah, so please show something for that game.
That'd be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great, and it looks horrifying, fine too.
Yeah. Very, very hopeful.
Alright, looks like this part is getting a bit too long, so we're cutting it here, but tune in tomorrow for the second part where we talk about the third-party companies and what we think will come from them. I'll see you guys soon. Power out. Yeah.